Won that game again. And just a 2-point win there. They had to fight tooth and nail for it.
And as an underdog, you might have expected them to kind of buckle when things got tight, but they were totally composed down the stretch.
Now, here's George. For the three. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Doncic looking it over. And he drives in. Banked in off the glass. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Middleton can't get it to go. Wood, that's a two-pointer. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. He told me they always have to be alert, and especially against this team because of its discipline and focus. He said we'll get embarrassed if we're inattentive at the defensive end. We must stick with our principles and do the little things. Kevin, they did win the first meeting of the season, and we'll see if they can get it done again tonight.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down these shooters.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then, on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
The way this league is going, you have to play great defense and you have to score to keep up.
Clock at 6. And here's Doncic from the arc.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
It's Wood, top of the key. Shoots. That one a little long.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Paul. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And with Doncic in the pick-and-roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Puts it up from 15. And finished off by Wood.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Now, here is George. Pass to Valanciunas. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
The Hawks working the ball around. Offensive rebound. And that one's good, Ayton.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And to Antetokounmpo. No good on that one. Atlanta leading by 5. Doncic with it. Chris Paul covering. The 3 from Tatum. Walks with the new shot clock. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
And here's Brunson. Out to Harris. Irving for 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And it's the Hawks' ball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. To the middle. .107 left in the first quarter. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Portis.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Holmgren. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. And it's a big part of why they've been able to get to these goals. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but now to leave open.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Baines drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Trouble for the defense on this drive. Desmond gets physical and gets fouled.
2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Oh, shit.
Pass to Holmgren. Smart on the wing. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Here's Irving. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 8. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
With a short break in the action, here's us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bears, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Paul with the three. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor.
And they continue to control the glass. playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now Smart. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Nice move. Back to Smart. At the line by Atlanta. Here's Doncic. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Pass to Valanciunas. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
Substitution on the court.
Beal with it. No points in the game yet for him. Here's George. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Here's Brunson. Driving inside. Can't cash in from close range. Now Mitchell. Pass to Tatum. Over Giannis. That one wide left. George with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And George with the stuff.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Irving from long range. Rebound, Atlanta.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bol. The offensive rebound. George with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. The Hawks leading by 10. Over Brunson.
Oh my God.
And it's Irving with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's the three. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Down low. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Irving up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Now here's Ball. The layup off target. Outside, George. Pass to Irving. .103 left in the second quarter. And Brunson has it in the corner. Just 3 to shoot. Here's George. Not going to go that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
2 shots.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Atlanta making a switch here.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it. Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good with the triple.
What is this? What's my shot?
His shots just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
LaMelo Ball.
Yes, that goes in.
Assist from
Ball's got
Scotty
5 now.
Barnes.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision, high offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
27.
And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Now here's Paul. On the wing, George. Connects from 3-point range. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Ball to the left side wing. Holmgren wide open. That Ball's nice feed that time from Ball.
With that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Ball outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Here's Mitchell.
Oh my God, bro.
It's shots like that from Valanciunas that get a team fired up on the defensive end.
Outside, George. And stolen by Barnes. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. For 3, Mitchell. Ball grabs the board.
Shaky start to the half, going 1 for 4, still trying to find that groove.
Atlanta leading by 8. For 3, Mitchell. The Hawks again can't hit.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Here's Giannis. That's tipped.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Deep 2 from Ball. Holmgren in the corner. Mitchell right side. The Hawks again can't hit.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
First personal foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Now here's Tatum. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Holmgren can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Hawks foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First personal
So
foul.
far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And George gets the whistle that time.
George.
That's foul number 2 for him.
4th team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Doncic outside. Pass to Bull. Stolen by Middleton. Irving with a clean look. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
When Kyrie Irving gets his feet set, it is automatic, plain and simple.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Here's Irving. Bull making his last shot. Got that one up quick. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
The nasty handle of Kyrie uses it to get anywhere he wants.
And that one good. And the Hawks lead by 6. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Wood can't hit.
So much of rebound is about positioning. Effort, no lack of it right there.
The kick out to Irving. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. This one for 3. Doncic, no good. Pass to Beal. Over to the left wing. Middleton outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Beal. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks leading by 6. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wood. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Irving from long range.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Back to Smart for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Irving. Stolen by Mitchell. Got it off in time. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Atlanta up 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Giannis. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Irving. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
The Hawks leading by 3. Deep 2 from Ball. Valanciunas grabs the board. For 3, Middleton. No good from Valanciunas. Ball, the bounce pass. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pass to Valanciunas. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside, Ball. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Doncic, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Ball, no one around him. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Here's Beal, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. And stolen by Tatum. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Substitution. Ball.
Here's Tatum. From past the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Ball outside. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Doncic with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Wood can't hit. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Now here's Tatum. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic trying to get open. Good work there as it goes. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Beal, and too long on the shot. The Hawks leading. Pass to Wood from the arc. And here is Doncic. Wood sets a screen. Looking to end his cold spell. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. 1:04 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Irving. Here's Valanciunas. Some solid defense from Ayton. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
14 foul. Coming up the floor, your home team, Paul George.
Here's Doncic. Good.
Luka Doncic.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now, here is Irving. From deep. And Tatum pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
At the line for the Hawks.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Guys, what do you think?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Pass to Beal. Takes a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends. That's a huge basket. Beal showing why you can build your franchise around him. He is that special. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Had a hand on it, and so the Hawks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, but the crowd amped
Validation where I validate myself. These rappers couldn't stomach me, they punch below.
Greetings, everyone, from Atlanta. The Hawks playing host to an Eastern Conference game here on their home floor. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson. And Greg Anthony alongside. I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
On the wing, Doncic. And a miss there on the triple. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
A floater. And that one's good. Doncic.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Paul. Screen by Giannis. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And the three off target. And it's the Hawks ball. It's a three-point game. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The three-pointer no good.
What is this shit, bro?
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
In the corner, Smart with it.
Dang it,
Once again off the mark by Atlanta. Outside, George. Back to Giannis. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on 8.
And, guys, George puts pressure on an opponent at both ends of the court. Lockdown D at one, aggressive to get his own at the other.
That one misses.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And it's Doncic missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Rebounded by the Hawks.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, well, you better not ignore the other side of the ball. It doesn't matter how many points you score if you get absolutely no stops on defense.
And it's Irving missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The Hawks again can't hit. Outside Jackson. The 3. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Trying to end the drought. Ball with the bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Left side, ball. And the turnover again by Atlanta. .56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Three-pointer. Irving can't hit. The Hawks trail by 4. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Beal. That one off the back iron and out. Jackson down low. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Leading by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Brunson with a clean look. They get the rebound. Robinson with the block. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And the Hawks making a change here.
DeAndre Ayton.
Beal deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. That shot off the mark. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Mitchell wide open.
Yo, nah, son.
No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Oh my God, niggas not rebounding now, bro.
Engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
What?
Now here's Brunson.
Oh, rebounds still. He's in the paint. Why is he in the paint, bro?
Off target from outside.
The defense just giving him the...
You're lucky I'm looking.
He's not going to miss that.
Here's Doncic. Driving to the basket.
Nah, son, they ain't let me shoot. What the fuck are they doing, bro?
And here's Tatum for 3.
Here, boy. This is fucking ridiculous, bro. And they keep doing the dumbass switches, bro.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor. So if you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Nah, son.
Thanks very much.
My shit went back to late. I bet, down.
Attacking style. Some have compared Luka Doncic to the beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said.
Come on, you ain't jump, bro.
Dictate and control the game like he does.
Nigga, right in the paint
Never
with
lets
you.
anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And here's
Yo, bro, I can't shoot the ball, bro.
off the mark. And
None of these shits go in. I'm about to tell you.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They
Nothing, bro.
missed his production.
Shit tripping right now.
from George.
Yo, bro, until I get back to hitting my shots, nigga, nobody going nowhere.
For those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
All I need to see one.
An accurate shooter from distance.
My shit was on late last game. I wasn't making that shot.
Pull the trigger.
Still shot tornado bitches.
Now here's Paul.
Switched it once, bro, and it never went. And then all my shit changed, bro. I used to have my shit saved on like subs was saved, all that shit was saved. I come back today, shit on late, and everything switched back, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
He's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
Yeah, I seen some shit where they do both the backs, both the niggas. So when one of them come out,
First free throw is good.
bro, I'm about to grab.
Beal is an all-NBA player.
Here with me at this beautiful team.
National guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And here's Tatum for 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one mate. Stolen by Ball. And he gets it to go.
And he's really a smart offensive. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that.
This nigga, bro. What? That's like OD ass meter for dunking, though. Yeah, that's just actually OD.
Automatic finisher when he gets into that.
Shit big as hell. Nah, son, I'm gonna get that shit. Yo.
Now here's Tatum. Over George.
I can't, nah, my shit went back, yo. Cause this shit not, that shit not at the top of your head, bro. This shit, like, this shit not there.
It's Beal on the wing. George looking around. Fires for 3. The shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
He hasn't had his best
Who's
game,
who,
but
bro?
they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
The 3.
Thank you, bro.
Basket made just his 2nd this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
That's
Sound down.
long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on the roll.
So run road, get in here. Just when you get in here. Run it then, TT. We're going to play that shit after. Alright. He don't ask why Reek playing. He don't ask why Reek playing and he don't want to play. Shit, why?
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Hawks. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing
What
from
the
him
fuck?
at all from the free throw line.
Late, early. Yo, bro, I was really hitting my shots when I was playing this shit, bro. Now I can't hit a single. That's Toby? Fuck you in the game. Thought that was a little Giannis. Oh, bro. Hey. That's some LaMelo shit for real. Wait. He's little. Oh my gosh, I should have waited, bro. I should have waited. No energy. Oh, shit.
Outside Irving. Good work defensively by Smart.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Ball with the bucket.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
This one for three. That one misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Bull wide open. He shoots.
Nah, my shit not on. It can't be early, bro, because all my shits can't see it. Damn, now we in a bonus.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by one.
Damn, my shit just laid it up.
In by Harris. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. And some good action through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. George with the ball. No good on that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Stolen by Middleton.
Nah, son. Nah, I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop the animation.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is
Borderline
impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And here's Tatum for three.
This is bullshit, bro. I'm gonna get tight.
Outside, Antetokounmpo.
Niggas not about to step up,
And
man.
Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back. And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill.
That's crazy.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Suggs Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And Middleton now atop the key. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Paul. Good.
Nah, you ain't letting him do that, bro.
Picking up the assist.
You ain't letting him do that, bro.
Paul's got his first 2 points of the night.
The wily vet Paul
Hey, shoot.
score down low.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Outside Tatum. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. The drive by Mitchell. Giannis grabs
This is
the miss.
BS shit going on,
And
bro.
they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Valanciunas with the ball. Kicks it out to Paul.
Why are you down here, bro?
And that one ends up out of bounds. Keep possession. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Paul outside. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shot clock at 3. That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Pass to Portis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No, I didn't go up with that. I put the icon up, bro.
Offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James. And
Nigga, what? That's not his man, bro.
with LeBron.
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it. But it was
I should have
amazing.
reworded that. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that
No.
he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. To be. Oh shit.
Here's Brunson. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Pass to Barnes. Back to ball. Ayton the screen. Ball.
Come on, bro. I'm not missing that. Are you on the ground? You 6'8", bro.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. .129 left in the third quarter. Driving inside.
You didn't guard nobody, bro.
From outside off the mark. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Ball. Score the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
But Green did, so that matters.
Here's Giannis. Payne trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. And so it's Atlanta with it. On the wing, Barnes.
There's no way. There's no way.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. There's the triple.
Hell no.
Atlanta with the rebound.
Hey.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Yeah, you got it. So, I just need to see. He got a foul, right? Or he's gonna do that.
Tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Packing.
And here is Mitchell. He's got 7.
Yes,
Pass the ball. Back to Mitchell. The tray. And they get it back. Off target from
Shot it, bro.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Leading by just 1. We'll be
It's the fourth already.
from
The front, 29 and 30. I gotta hit my shots, man. This is bad basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 1-point game.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You
Throw money in.
jump at the chance to add him.
Throw money.
Here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Still say as I make both.
Donovan Mitchell takes it to another
We
level
here,
in
we
the
here.
playoffs, doesn't it?
And Kevin, how about all
Nigga, love that trash ass shot.
come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Shot butter, bro. This is ass.
Middleton outside.
Then he always do dumbass matchups, bro. Oh god, bro. Dumbass matchups for no reason coming up the court, bro. Why can't you graduate me?
The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Ayton. And here's Mitchell from the arc.
Nigga didn't even grab it, bro.
Now here is George. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold.
Come on, what's up, starting?
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Damn, bro.
For 3, Mitchell. The Hawks again can't hit.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there.
Oh, shit.
You want to win this one. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hand. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Hey, you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Here's Doncic.
Come on, you're not
The
even getting
Hawks
up.
again can't hit.
You got ball. It's not, this nigga's not supposed to have ball, bro.
Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key.
Tough shot.
And it's Irving missing.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his
Come the
atrocious
fuck on, bro. Shots I don't miss missing, bro. Oh my god.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kicks it down to Middleton. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
In the corner, Bull with it. Ayton.
Jeez, I'm ass, bro.
The rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, bullshit, not that
Showing
easy.
signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
It's a block. Good defense, though.
Can't get it to go.
No Jenny here.
best game, but his team is still doing just
Oh,
enough to
shooting.
be up.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Call that nigga PF.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Nah, son. Out to the dunk.
Yo!
He is struggling so
Son, who the fuck is this?
all game.
Irving can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 3. Now Doncic lays it up off the glass.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's crazy in the game.
Here's Giannis. And the touch by Giannis.
Come on, bro.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Nah, great. Nah.
Tatum shot is off. To the inside.
How's he?
Here's Giannis.
Nah, you got it, bro.
And out of the Kumho.
Give him back-to-back dunks. Foul, bro. We at the line, bro.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Doncic outside. Mitchell outside. That three off the
These
mark.
fouls, bro.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. .133 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside.
No one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Oh, shit.
And so confident, even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the
Oh,
rim.
shit.
And
Look
you
at that.
just knew he wasn't going to miss that.
Well, then they got a lock
There's
match
so
for it.
much riding on it. And the
Hell going
pressure
on.
just doesn't get to Middleton. In fact, he enjoys, embraces it, loves the opportunity to take the big shot.
Nah, it's not making sense,
The
bro.
Hawks
Oh my
again
god.
can't hit.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And he has definitely been struggling
Hey.
in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's George. After the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Middleton. Now Valanciunas. Over Robinson.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much they have to be perfect.
Nah, I lost again.
That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
I lost it,
Irving.
bro.
After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
There's no way you can go to the three-point line, bro. It's so trash, bro. What the fuck is this? Trash-ass game,
Here's
bro.
Middleton. Yes!
Fucking tight, bro.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks.
It's fucking trash, bro.
Enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Nigga, I know I can shoot, dude. This is bullshit. Yeah, this shot was like, yeah, shit. Shit's on late still. What the fuck?